tackle from Brembo.
I
My goodness me, that's big.
witness the emotions running I've seen today.
Everyone is impressed with the transfer failures of many clubs this year. Moises Caicedo from Chelsea was bought for £115 million. Kai Havertz moved to Arsenal for €60 million. Everyone is starting to think that these transfers are a big mistake. Let's take a look at the transfer results of 2022. Not all clubs managed to pull off successful deals. Some of them poured huge sums of money into nothing and now suffer trying to fix everything. We have collected 5 unsuccessful transfers of the year, and the place of each deal in this list depends on you. Arthur, it's the case when a deal initially seems questionable, but the club need to get someone urgently. Lately, the Brazilian has been mostly treated and only hindered the Italian club with his fat salary, and then announced Liverpool, which because of the disaster with injuries urgently needed someone in the center of the field. The deal was quickly formalized, and on September 1st, Arthur joined Jurgen Klopp's team on loan for a negation £4.5 million. Guess what happened after that? Arthur played 13 minutes for Liverpool in a disappointing match against Napoli in the Champions League. And then he got injured and didn't appear on the pitch again. Incredible transfer luck. Needless to say, Liverpool will not activate the buyout option, which was included in the contract for some reason. Wesley Fofana. One day Chelsea will learn from their mistakes, but probably some other time. Chelsea needed a central defender, but top target Jules Koundé was snapped up and went to Barcelona. The bosses of the London club found nothing better than to shell out a negation £80 million for the Leicester player. Perhaps Fofana would be the second John Terry for Chelsea, but it is impossible to check it yet, due to knee injuries. He hasn't played since the beginning of October and won't be back in action until February. The situation is aggravated by the fact that Fofana has been an injury-prone player before, and suffered most of all from knee injuries, and last season he missed more than 40 games because of a broken leg. In general, with such a waste Chelsea clearly overreacted. Calvin Phillips. City are so rich that they can afford a midfielder for a negation £49 million. That's how much the club paid for Phillips in the summer. He has long been the leader of Leeds, and in the summer of 2021 played at the Euros in the national team, which additionally raised his price tag. And indeed, much more was expected from this transfer. Phillips' only excuse is a serious shoulder injury that caused him to miss nearly 2 months, but the rest of the time Calvin was hopelessly sitting on the bench. Marc Cucurella. Cucurella played so well for Brighton last season that there was a fight for him in this summer. It seemed that Marc would definitely end up in Manchester City. Pep Guardiola wanted to get a player for the scarce position of left-back, and his style suited the English champions. However, there was a plot twist. Chelsea took advantage of a hiccup in negotiations and took Cucurella from under the nose of the competitor. They had to pay a lot. A negation £65.3 million. Although Cucurella stayed in the same league, he had to adapt to Chelsea, and not very successfully. The recent EPL's most aggravating defender got lost in the new team and was criticized more than once in the first half of the season. Marc has a lot of matches, but he is still not living up to expectations. Gianluca Scamacca. West Ham's long tradition is to buy an unobvious striker for cheap and suffer. This time the choice of the London club fell on the young Italian Scamacca, who last season shot 16 goals for Sassuolo in Serie A and played a lot for the national team. A negation £36 million is a generous investment, considering that players from Italy do not always take root in England. In the EPL, Gianluca has only 3 goals in 15 games. Clearly not what the management of West Ham hoped for. Yes, the Italian scored 4 in the Conference League, but the opponents there were not the most powerful. Thanks for watching to the end of this video. Support our channel by liking and commenting. See you soon friends.